Hello Leo, welcome back. This is your monthly reading for November 2025. This is for Leo, sun, moon, or rising sign, depending what you resonate best with. Let's have a look at your November messages. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. And remember, Leo, these are general readings. If you'd like insights into your own personal situation, you can contact me via the links below for private readings. Also, Leo, if you're interested in learning tarot, you can head over to Alkemystica, where we share esoteric knowledge and courses on learning tarot. Leo. So let's go ahead and have a look at any messages that come through for you. Then we'll have a look at money and finances. Money and finances, love and relationships, health, any obstacles, blocks, or challenges, and overall message for November 2025, Leo. Leo, show me the messages for Leo. November 2025, Leo. Okay, Leo, let's have a look at these messages. I feel November could be okay for you. Leo, I am seeing a possible message that comes in. A message that could be positive. Something with communication, some kind of word, something that could be shared. Some kind of communication, some kind of message. Leo, and for some of you, I'm also picking up communication. There could be something a little bit tricky with communication, especially when it comes to emotions. Communicating emotions, trying to deliver some kind of emotions or talk about some kind of emotions. Leo, this could be on your part. This could also be on somebody else's part. This could be a situation in which somebody needs to say something to you, in which it could be difficult for this person to say something, or possibly you may need to say something to someone in which there could be some difficulty surrounding this. So this could be some kind of communication, something that's delivered or something that you need to deliver, in which it needs to be done in a careful kind of way. Paying attention to what you're saying, paying attention to your words, paying attention to the emotions that you're talking about, or paying attention to how you're delivering some kind of message. I'm picking up, there could be some confusion or some misinterpretation surrounding words or communication. Leo, for some of you, I'm picking up that someone may try to tell you something in which this communication may be misinterpreted, may be garbled. It may not be 100% clear. And so this could be a situation which you may need to ask some question. Ask for some kind of clarity. Ask for some kind of question regarding this message that comes in. Or, again, Leo, for some of you, this could be a message somebody's giving you in which they may ask you for some kind of clarity. They may ask you to clarify what it is that you're trying to get at. I'm also picking up, Leo, directness is going to be key. So if you're delivering some kind of message, to do it directly. Leo, for some of you, this could have to do, again, Leo, having to do with some kind of emotion. So talking about emotion, somebody may ask for clarity, or you may need to ask, what exactly do you mean by this? Some kind of communication could be garbled, could be misunderstood. And so some question may need to come up as to exactly what this means or what this person means, especially if there's emotions involved. Leo. Let's have a look at money and finances. Okay. Financially, Leo, I feel it's going to be good for you. I'm seeing a lot of success in November. So I feel financially you'll be in a good position. There could also be something that you're recognized for, in which you may get some kind of notice or some kind of communication regarding some kind of recognition for something you've done that could increase your financial situation. This could be some kind of financial bonus, for example. This could also be some kind of achievement. Leo, for some of you, if you're working on your financial situation, this could be some kind of milestone in some kind of financial achievement. For example, working on a savings plan or investing in something. You may hit some kind of achievement or some kind of financial goal in the month of November. Love and relationships. Leo, there could be some kind of growth in a relationship. Some kind of growth, some kind of expansion. This could also be some kind of deepening of a relationship. If you're currently in a relationship, this could be some kind of deepening in a relationship, especially with some kind of news or some kind of communication. Just make sure, again, coming back here, make sure that the communication is clear because there could be some misunderstanding in some kind of relationship. So make sure if it's not clear to ask some kind of question and pay attention. If you have to tell somebody, for example, about how you feel, pay attention to your words. It could be a little bit tricky with communication, but I do feel in love and relationships, there could be some kind of growth in a relationship. Health. Leo, I feel health is going to be positive. If you're waiting for some kind of communication regarding something about health or possibly a test, I feel the results are going to be positive, Leo. So waiting on, for example, waiting on your doctor to give you some kind of news regarding some kind of test, I feel this communication is going to be positive. I also feel there'll be some kind of improvement in health and well-being overall in November. Whatever it is that you may be going through up to this point, I feel there'll be some kind of relief in November, health-wise. Let's check obstacle, blocker, challenge. Interesting. Letter or a document. Leo, this goes back to some kind of communication here. Again, pay attention to communication. If you're receiving some kind of letter or document, again, Leo, you may need to ask questions regarding what this is about. What does this entail? If you're receiving some kind of news in the mail, or if you're receiving an email, for example, receiving some kind of communication, you may need to ask questions. Be curious about what this entails. What does this include? Because it could be kind of tricky dealing with some kind of communication. And if there's something in writing, again, ask some kind of questions. Be curious about what is happening in this document, what's going on, how to interpret this is to avoid any kind of misunderstanding in November. Let's check your overall message. Interesting. Okay. Leo, heal and rest for now. So in the month of November, again, coming back here, whatever it is that you may be going through, possibly health-wise, heal and rest. Take some kind of break. Take some kind of time off if you can in the month of November. Again, there's something about some kind of communication avoiding some kind of misinterpretation by asking questions. And if you have to deliver some kind of message, if you're talking about emotions or want to say something or get something off your chest, again, pay attention to the words that you're using, pay attention to your speech. Try to speak directly to avoid any kind of garbled speech or any kind of misunderstanding in November, Leo. Take things in moderation, take things one day at a time. And overall, heal and rest. So I'm getting this energy of not overexerting yourself, being content where you're at, focusing on this clear communication, and focusing on yourself in the month of November, Leo. So those are your messages for November 2025. Do let me know if you have questions or comments in the comment box below. Don't forget to subscribe to stay up to date on new videos that come out. Don't forget to like this video and check the links below for additional readings or personal readings, and have a good week.